What's going on, everybody? Atomic here. So today we are going to be learning how to do a 3x3 spiral door. And this does work on both sides. This is a Java edition only. So yeah, I'll kind of show you the other side. I don't know why I use kelp blocks, but I thought it would be kind of cool. So let's go ahead and look at the materials we're going to need for this one. The materials needed, you're going to need a good amount of redstone. I'd just say just go ahead and make sure you grab about 64. You're going to need 11 sticky pistons, 5 note blocks, 2 levers, 1 redstone lamp, 20 observers, and about 24 of the building blocks that you're going to need. You will probably need a few additional blocks, so let's get over here and get it built. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is grab your sticky pistons. And find the middle of where you want to build this. The middle, meaning this is going to be, let's say this one right here, because I've already got this preset. This is going to be the middle of our door. So we have a door part right here and a door part right here. So we're going to go directly in the center and we're going to go up 2 sticky pistons just like that. Next, you're going to want to grab your building block of choice. I'm using blue concrete on this one, just so it stands out a little bit more. So we're going to go up here on top of the sticky piston, and we're going to put one of our building blocks directly on top of it, one to the left, and one to the right. Now, we are going to go to the back part of this and add one more row, just like so. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we are going to kind of make our door frame. So we're going to go to one side, we're going to add a temporary block, and then go up 1. So because it's a 3 wide door, we need to make the frame out here on the 4th one. So we're going to go up 3 more, so that's 2, and that's 3. And then we're going to put a temporary one and go off that temporary one. Just like that, so go up 3, and then you're going to come over a total of 3. Then you want to do the same thing here. Add a temporary block. You can remove it and then place a block on top of it. Now we're going to bring this up total of 3, and it should connect up just like this. Is look at your sticky pistons right here. Going behind it. So going behind it, and you're going to want to put an observer back here. So we're going to put a temporary block there. We're going to put another temporary block. We're going to grab our observer. And into the sticky piston, you're going to look at your temporary block and place your sticky piston at the very top, just like that. And it should have moved that block right there. That's how your sticky piston, that's how your observer should look right there. Okay, now this is on the back side of the sticky piston. Next, we're just going to call this the front of the build, where the sticky pistons are. We are going to go to the back side of this build, where the observer is now. Looking at the observer, you're going to grab one of your levers. This is going to be a temporary lever. You're going to place that on there, and if you noticed, that block went down. Alright, coming off the right side, so if you're looking at the observer, coming off the right side of the observer, you want to put 2 more observers, just like that. So, observer and observer. You should be able to see the red light. Underneath this observer right here, we need to place in another observer. So we're going to dig down just a little bit. We're going to take our observer, look at this one, and click directly into it. Now it should look like this. Your observer right here with the red, and then you should have an arrow facing down from your other observer. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to grab your observers again. You're going to take them and go ahead and click them into this observer right here. So right there and right there. So you have observers going to the right, observers going down, and observers coming this way. Next, directly off of this, you need to put a sticky piston, just like that. Then we're going to grab our observer. We're going to go to the front side of the build. Remember, the sticky piston's right here. And we're going to place an observer faced like this, connected up to the sticky piston right here. So how you can tell, see the arrow, it's facing towards the front and it is touching the sticky piston. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to put some of our temporary blocks that we were talking about. We're going to place one directly in front of this observer right here. And then we're going to place a piece of redstone dust directly on top of that temporary block. Well, it's not temporary. It is just a different colored one, so I can kind of show y'all. So redstone right here. And then directly into this redstone, you see that outline right here? Shift and click into it. So now you have your observer, the little eyes kind of looking at this redstone right here. Okay, so now we are going to go to the back part of this build, and we are going to place one of our other color blocks. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and go to the back side of this build. Once you go to the back side, we're going to look at the observer with the one lever on it. We're going to go over here, go all the way to the right, and we're going to place a block here and a block here, just like that. All right, so from this block right here, we're still on the back side right here. You're going to go ahead and take your redstone lamp and you're going to place it right here. And what this is going to do is basically going to continue the signal around. And now we're going to go to the front side and we're going to add the observer right here. So it'll continue the signal around to this observer. That is what that lamp is for, and you definitely need that. All right, so from the front of the build, at this observer that we just placed in, we're going to come right here, look into this observer, and click the block right there. There's our observer. It is facing the sticky pistons now. From that observer, you're going to go ahead and grab your note block, and you're going to click your note block right here. Next, you want to grab another observer. I don't know why I'm jumping there. That's weird. And you want to shift click into the note block. Now, if you've done it right, it should look like this. An arrow coming out, an arrow to the right, and then an arrow up. Now, we're going to go ahead and place a sticky piston right here, but it has to be facing towards this block right here. Now, we're going to go ahead and click the sticky piston here. And if we can click it fast enough, we can turn rotation. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, nope. Perfect. So we need a sticky piston right. We're still on the front side where the sticky pistons are. And over here, we need that sticky piston right here. All right. So from this block right here, right over top of the redstone lamp, we're going to go ahead and place a redstone dust right here. All right. We're going to go back here to where this lever is, and I'm going to go ahead and show y'all what y'all have built so far. So if I click this, it goes up twice, and then it retracts back down. To kind of show y'all, that gets pushed over there, that catches it, and it pushes 2 blocks up. So yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and retract that back down. All right, so next we're going to go ahead and go back to the front of the build, and we're going to go ahead and install 2 pistons that are connected up to right here, 2 that are connected up to right here, and then 3 up here. So I'll kind of show y'all. I'm going to place 1 here, and then we're going to try to rotate this as fast as possible. Boom. And then another one directly on top of that, just like that. We have our 2 right here, and then on the front side, see the sticky pistons right here? All right, so we're going to go over here to this side. Place that one. We're going to see if we can rotate this really quick. Got it. We're going to add our next one. Perfect. Now we're going to do the same thing at the very top. We're going to try to rotate it as fast as possible. Perfect. And then we're going to add 2 more off that. Now it should look something like this. Next, back over here on the front side, you want to go ahead and take another one of your note blocks. And from this observer right here, you want to skip this little gap right here, but from this observer, you want to place a note block. And then on top of that note block, you want to place another observer. So you want to shift click, because if not, you're just going to be changing some beats. So shift click into it, and there we go. It should be facing up. Now that's going to help continue the signal from here into this observer right here, into these sticky pistons right here. Now, where we installed that observer right here, right beside it over top of this redstone dust. We're going to come up here. We're going to shift click over top of that. That way we don't accidentally do that. You want to shift click. You want to take 2 observers. You want to go ahead and click your other building block, which is going to be right here. And we're going to put another note block directly on top of the sticky piston. Next, you want to go ahead and grab your observers. On top of this note block right here, you want to again shift click on top of there, having your observer facing up. You want to go ahead and take your other colored blocks. You don't have to do other color like I said before. I'm just doing this to help follow along. So once you do this, you want to take it and place your other building block on top of the observer and between the observer and the piston right here. And then on this block right here, you want to place another one. You're kind of encasing that observer in. So from on top of the build again, we're going to go ahead and on this block that we just added, we're going to go ahead and place a piece of redstone dust here, a piece of redstone dust right here. Okay. Then we want to go ahead and place a piece of redstone dust right in front of the sticky piston. This biome is the worst. It keeps snowing and then I feel like it gets really dark really quick. So give me 1 second, guys. There we go. Perfect. From where we just placed this block, you want to look over here at, what was that? Oh, I have my volume actually turned up for once and I just heard like all the llamas and it kind of scared me. All right, so from this block right here, you want to go ahead and take your observer and shift into that. If done right, it should have grabbed the redstone, making a straight line. From here, on this block right here in front of this, you want to go ahead and place your note block. And then you want your observer facing into your note block and not making stick beat. Just like that. Hey guys, they're going to have to go away. I'm going to go ahead and move them off of our tutorial. Give me a second. Alright, so they were nice enough to give me a lead. That's very kind of them. Alright, so from the observer that we just placed right here, we want to put one of our building blocks right in front of it. And then a step down, you want to go ahead and place another building block right here. From this building block, you want to kind of go below it. And you want to look at one of the corners and go ahead and place one of your observers right here. Now your observer should be looking down into the sticky piston, just like this. Okay, once you get everything set up, you want to come, okay, here's the observer we just put in. We want to go to the block that's kind of diagonal from it, and we want to place 2 more observers going downward, just like that. All right, so from there, you want to come back on top, and you want to go ahead and place a line. So here is the sticky pistons right here on the top. Go ahead and place redstone, connect it up to that. On top of the observer's face here, on top of the observer's face here, and then on the block right beside it. Kind of making a staggered U shape. Once you get everything taken care of up there, you want to drop down. Now here is where we put those 2 observers directly underneath this observer. You want to go ahead and place one of your blocks right here, just like that. Now we are pretty much finished, but not 100%. I'll kind of show y'all what it looks like now. There we go. So it is working, but we want to kind of extend this out so we don't have to like reach down and click this lever. So let's go ahead and remove this lever. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and build our walkway out a little bit. I don't know. That's good. However far y'all want to build this walkway out, you're going to place a lever directly wherever you want to place it. So we're going to place it right here. Okay. Wherever you place the lever, you want to go underneath and click a note block directly underneath that lever. Once you have placed your note block, you want to go ahead and come under here and click your observer into the note block, shift click again, just like that. And then you want to take 2 blocks or however many blocks, and you want to basically bring them directly to to the front of this observer right here. So there's no other observers that is looking at you from this level, except for this one on the side. Okay, we don't want any side ones. We just want either the front one or the back one, whichever way y'all are doing this, but it's going to work both ways. After you do that, take your redstone dust directly into it. Okay, from here, it may have messed up. You may have some like weird blocks in here. Just remove the blocks and then place them back where they look like this. Okay, then we're going to go to the other side and we're going to do pretty much the same thing. We're going to build our staircase out, or our walkway out. And I don't know, that should be good. Right here. Perfect. I want my lever right here, just from how I made my staircase. So we're going to go directly underneath it, like before. We're going to place our note block. Since this is the other side, I can place an observer into this side, but I want to place an observer into the side right here. You don't have to, but this is the way I'm going to do it. So this is the side with both of the middle sticky pistons that are going upward. You may run into this where you have to put it on the side, which is completely fine. So from here, we're going to step down one, just like that, and we're going to run it around. Now, when you come onto the side over here, or on that side, you want to leave a 1 block gap. That way your redstone doesn't touch any of these and cause it all to not work anymore. So we're going to leave that 1 block gap right here, and then we're going to leave a 1 block gap right here. And we're basically going to attach our redstone from this observer all the way around to this observer right here. Well, this redstone. Now, let's see if this works. It is not working. Easy fix for that. Sometimes it won't work. You want to go ahead and grab a repeater. Once you grab your repeater, from the side that is not working, facing this direction, so pretty much the direction it is going, you want to go ahead and place a 2-tick delay. So this is already on 1 tick, and there's a 2-tick. Always place your observers the way that your redstone is going. Alright, so let's see if that fixed it. And there we have it. Alright, so we're going to check the other side, and everything still works. So, hopefully y'all enjoyed that. If y'all have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this, leave a thumbs up. And if you're new, consider subscribing. But until next time, guys, I will see y'all later.
Really